Hello and welcome back. In this video, we're going to tackle the Twitter getTotalLikes exercise. So let's hop right in. It says create a function getTotalLikes to get total tweet likes for the user. So first and foremost, let's create the function getTotalLikes. So let's do it somewhere around here. Function getTotalLikes. Let's make this public. Great. So this will get total tweet likes for the user. So use parameters of author. So that means we're going to receive author, which is going to be an address. It says loop over all the tweets, sum up total likes, and return total likes. So in the last video, we have done something very similar to this. Looping through a list and then adding it up, then ultimately returning some kind of integer variable. So let's create a variable and name it total likes, initialize it with 0. Then we're going to loop through all tweets for this particular user. Now, how are we going to do that? Well, we can say uint I, then I is less than all the tweets for this particular user. As you can see, this tweets variable, so the tweets variable is a mapping of address to an array of tweet objects. So if we want to get an array of tweet objects for a particular user, for a particular address, so that is how we're going to do this. That's how we're going to do it right here. So get the array of tweets for this user, and then the length, and then increase I by 1, increment I by 1. Now the next thing for us is to say, okay, well, now if the tweets author okay, at the index of I dot user dot author is the same as the author that is being passed to us, then we're going to increment total likes by the number of likes for this particular tweet. So say by saying tweets of author and I dot likes, and then ultimately returning total likes. Now what is wrong here? Different number of arguments in return statement than in returns declaration. So we need to tell it that it is going to return a uint, just like so. So I think it's gonna, yes, we can restrict this to view because it's not modifying this any state variable. It's just simply reading from it. So you can see this is going to be a view function. Now, how does this really work? As you can see, first and foremost, we created a variable total likes and initialized it as 0. Then in this loop is where the most essential functionality is taking place. So we are looping through not all tweets, because all tweets is not an array for us to loop through. It's essentially it's a mapping. So it's a mapping of addresses to an array of tweet objects. So we are looping through this array of tweets, not this tweets variable, this tweets mapping. So how do we loop through the tweets, the array of tweet objects? Well, we need to first get an address whose array of tweets we're going to loop through. So that is what we are doing right here. We are essentially getting an array of tweets here. Now this part that I just highlighted is getting the array of tweets. It's saying, well, tap into this tweets variable, which is a mapping, then get the tweets array of this author that match this address, then get then this would be an array, and then it is getting the length of the array. So it's saying continue to loop through this until as long as the I variable is less than the length of the tweets, then it's incrementing the I here. So it says if the tweets of this author, so here is the tweets array. If the tweet at the index of I, so let's say I is 0 as the first time we loop through. If I is 0, then it gets the first tweet for this user. Then it taps into author, which is the author right here. So it taps into author, and it gets it checks if the author, that is the address, is the same as the address that is being passed to us as a parameter. Well, if they match, then we're gonna go through inside this if statement and execute this. Then it says the total likes variable is going to be incremented by what? Well, it's going to be incremented by the number of likes for this particular tweet. And we are doing the same thing here, but instead of tapping into the author, we are tapping into the number of likes. So we are incrementing the total likes by the number of likes for this particular tweet. Well, then we're going to do this for all tweets that have this user as their address. When we are done looping through all the tweets, then we're going to return the total likes, that is total number of tweets across all the tweets for this the total number of likes across all tweets for this particular user. And I hope that makes sense. Now let us test this just to make sure everything works perfectly fine. Compile. It's compiling. Perfect. And then let us deploy. Great. And so let us create a new tweet. Let's say hello. Create tweet. And let's pull this up. It has created a new tweet successfully. So now let's like this tweet. So the author of this tweet is this account that you just copied. So the author, and then the ID is 0 because this is the first tweet. Like tweet. Perfect. So we have just liked this tweet. Now let us get the number of likes for this user. Let us say okay, let us paste in the address, number of likes. So 1, because we created a one tweet and we just liked it. Now let us try to like again. We just liked this tweet once more, and let's get the total likes again. It says 2. Now let us try to create a second tweet. Let us say hi. Create tweet. There's gonna be the tweet at index 1. Now let us like this tweet. Now let us get the total likes, and if everything works fine, we should see 3. Perfect. So as you can see, everything is doing excellently well. Great.